Welcome to Games Plus Internet, a show that I host. My name is Jesse, and today is our first episode of Gaming Origins, a show where we kind of try to figure out how you got into gaming or how you kind of became the gamer that you are today. In next week's episode that I do with my younger brother Corey, I kind of say that I'm not going to do one of these for myself. However, I thought the series needed an official start, so here we are. This is me. Generally, we'll start off by saying what your current favorite game is. However, the only other footage on my channel currently is of Assassin's Creed Origins, and that is my favorite game right now, so I'm going to spare you guys kind of having to watch a lot of the same content, and I'm just going to put in a short little clip of Assassin's Creed, and then I'll cut to something else, maybe Grand Theft Auto or Crash Bandicoot, or I don't know. We'll figure something out. So currently, like I said, my favorite game is Assassin's Creed Origins. I kind of got out of the series for a while, but hopped back in on this one because it looked so good, and Bayek is one hell of a character. I mean, I've been playing that game for probably like 40 plus hours since I got it, and I only play for a few hours each day before work. So aside of Assassin's Creed, I've also been watching my girlfriend play a lot of Sims 4, and I've been playing Fortnite as well. I own a PS4, and that is where I do the majority of my gaming. I'm a PlayStation fanboy. Sorry to say that out loud, but I kind of grew up in the whole console war generation and always was watching YouTube videos with White Boy 7th Street and, you know, Nate Shaw and all the big gamers who would talk about what console they repped. And now, obviously, it's not as important as it used to be when the two consoles varied a lot. They're a lot similar now, so it's not as important, but I think I'll always be a PlayStation person at heart. I really like hunting trophies. Like, I can put it, like, I don't know, somewhere on the screen you'll be able to see I have like a platinum or 2 platinums. And if you don't know what that is, on PlayStation, instead of achievements, there are trophies, which are pretty much the same thing. And if you get all of the trophies for a game, you get a platinum trophy, meaning that you 100% complete the game. And there's a lot of games where either there's a trophy that's glitched, or the game's bugged, or just the trophy is impossible, like play an online match with a developer, and that was one of the trophies for a Lego game. Like, what? How do you do that? I don't even know. It makes no sense. I always grew up gaming, which is why you're here, because if I didn't have the passion for gaming, you probably would not hear me talking about video games right now. My parents gave me a Game Boy when I want to say I was probably 5 years old. My dad etched my name into the back of it, and I played Yoshi's Island until right now, 5 minutes ago. I've been playing Yoshi's Island my entire life. That's a lie. I played that until I got a GameCube when I was younger, and that is really where my gamer moment started. I got that probably, I think, for my 8th birthday with a copy of Spider-Man, and I was in love. I got Lego Star Wars the day that came out for the GameCube, and that was the first game that I was like playing story missions and trying to get objectives and doing side stuff, because up till that point I was too young to kind of really appreciate the story elements of the game. After that, we had an Xbox, like every family does, I think. We had the original Xbox, and I was in love with Halo. I played so much Halo. We had the Halo 3 edition Xbox 360 also. We had like 2 of them, and they both red ringed, unfortunately. But I was a hardcore Xbox gamer. I was like, why would anybody ever switch, you know? It makes no sense. I played Xbox games all the time. And then the Xbox breaks, and my mom's friend had a PlayStation at the time, and that was the first time I'd played online. I played Call of Duty online for hours that weekend, because at the time PlayStation Network was free, and they won my heart from that moment. The entire UI of the PS3 I liked better than the Xbox Live kind of hub, or whatever you want to call it, the interface. And from that moment I kind of switched over, and kind of at the same time went away from PC games, because at the time I was playing Minecraft like every 12-year-old was. And actually I have another YouTube channel, which I'll throw in a short clip right here.
I'll eat them all.
Shut up. Why would he eat people? You trying to call him a cannibal?
Could be. Who are you to judge?
Yeah, and that's me when I was 12 years old playing Minecraft, trying to do this, and now here we are. 8 years later, I'm 20 years old, and we're doing it official this time. So I also like to talk about what studios that I like the most that produce video games. We kind of talk about this next week, and as we get further into these interviews and I talk to more people, you'll kind of get a better idea of the format. But either Rockstar Games, or I can't remember who it is. It's like Super Punch, or it has the name Punch in it, but it's the people who make the infamous games. I'm sorry I can't remember. I'll throw a little logo up on the screen here right now, but I'd have to say for sure that those are my 2 favorite game companies, and I would also throw Bethesda in there, because all of Rockstar's content, is phenomenal. Like, everything that I've played Grand Theft Auto wise is the very first thing that I ever got into as a fun gamer. I played Vice City, like if I close my eyes, I still can remember playing Vice City as a kid, and the freaking 2 Tickets to Paradise song that plays constantly on the radio in there, unless you got the Hillbilly stations turned on. Rockstar is just a phenomenal company, and the fact that all their DLC that they have released for Grand Theft Auto 5 has all been free. You just update your game and then you have it, which, speaking of that, at the time I'm recording this, the Doomsday Heights are available on GTA, and I hope I can probably get some gameplay of that. Yeah, so then at the end of these, I kind of want to have everybody pick out one main company or game that they can kind of thank their gamer. Wow, this is one hell of a sentence. I'm gonna repeat these for you. At the end of each one of these videos, I have the guest, or in this case myself, pick one game company or game itself to kind of thank for their passion. And for this one, I am gonna say Vice City by Rockstar. I'm gonna throw that up on the screen right here for you. That by far, that is what made me a gamer today. Between stealing cars and enjoying the free roam ability of that game, even though there was loading screens over every bridge, or flying cars, or you name it, that game has made me the gamer that I am today. And after a while, I'm gonna have a chart. Hopefully, if I can get kind of a rough version of this drawn up, I'm gonna have a chart. So hopefully, halfway through the year, I want to do a quarter, a halfway mark, and then all of 2018. And I want to see which game company or game itself contributed to the most gamers today. And I think it would be kind of cool to kind of get all of that together and get a nice graph, and then we can kind of pick out by the end of 2018, be like, thank you, you know, Activision, because a lot of people probably grew up playing Call of Duty, or thank you Mojang, or whoever that gets to. But by the end of 2018, I would like to have a nice huge graph of this. We're just starting small, and spoiler alert, next week's episode probably also definitely we start on Rockstar, so that's 2 in the Rockstar category. I'm probably just going to put 1 dot down though, because I'm not counting myself for this situation. Hopefully, if I can kind of do a little graphic, it'll be up on the screen now, a real rough version. But I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed any part of this, or you have any comments or suggestions or constructive criticism, you know, there's a comment section below. I'll be replying, since this channel's small enough that any comment that pops up I'll see immediately. If you really enjoyed it, there's a subscribe button, and we do video uploads every Tuesday and Friday. So starting the 2nd and what is that, the 5th? The 2nd and the 5th, yeah, those are the first 2 days. If you're watching this, it's already the 2nd. Anyways, I'm rambling on. Thanks very much for watching. There'll be another one of these. Peace, guys.